Hey, Mizzou fans, it's Asia Blackwell here. Today, I'm going to be introducing you to one of our newest Tigers, Lauren Hansen. Okay. We can't wait for you guys to get an inside preview of Lauren's game and her personality, her background, and just everything she's about. Hey, Lauren, welcome to Mizzou. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing? Thank you.
I'm doing good. What have you been up to?
Nothing. Just trying to stay busy. What about you?
Nothing, working out, same. Okay, I'm sorry. This is that. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you some questions about your background. Where are you from?
I'm from Long Island, New York.
Okay. When did you start playing basketball?
I started playing in like kindergarten, and then I started playing on the team in like third grade.
What position are you?
Guard.
Guard. You a big guard? Big guard? Little guard?
I think I'm a big guard.
Big guard.
Go with that.
Okay. What is your favorite basketball memory?
Like in general?
Just in general. It could be from kindergarten to now.
Oh my God. All right. Let me think. I have no idea. It's a good question.
I can answer for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Overtime. You was killing them, for real.
Oh yeah. That was pretty cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go with that. Definitely.
Yeah, how was that? How was like the overtime experience?
It was really cool, like just because they hyped up the girls just as much as the guys.
Yeah.
So like even when we won, like all the fans stormed the court. And then just like it was cool getting to meet everybody. So it was a lot of fun.
Okay. What would you say your playing style is?
I feel like it's probably very, if you know people from New York, then it's probably very much like that. Like, I mean, I feel like this is a hard question. I feel like I'm very passionate. Like I get after it, and I like to win. Like I'm a competitor, and that's the biggest thing for me. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah. Let's talk about the recruiting process and like since we've been going through like quarantine and stuff like that, how has it been and like how has it been like different for you?
From the first one, it was different because I knew like exactly what I wanted. So I knew what questions to ask, and I knew exactly like what to look for and you know what to look through. And then I did a lot of my own homework, so I watched like a lot of my own film and just the relationships. Like you go off a lot of feel because with the corona, like we couldn't visit, so you couldn't see what campus was like. So you basically had to go off of like how you felt, what you saw, and then just kind of like what each program was about. But I liked it a lot because I feel like I had a lot of time to just look at what I wanted to look at, and Mizzou stood out and
I can relax. Ooh, that was a rough process. So,
yeah.
So like in choosing Mizzou, like what were like your reasons for it, like behind your decision?
Just the way the program is, like the values of everything, and then just the way that the style of play, and then just playing against you guys, like like a coach can tell you what the style of play is, but then when you play against them and you see it and you feel it, like I knew it was like that and I fit into it. And then just relationship with the coaches, and then I mean talking to you, and I spoke to Haley too, and that was like showed me exactly what like the program really is, like the ins and outs, because it was like the realness of it, and then just how genuine everybody was and the whole program. And I just feel like as a community of Mizzou, like it's just very different from any other school.
Okay, speaking of the game this year, when you played us, when you were at Auburn, how did it feel?
I got a concussion against you guys. Do you know that?
Oh yes, I do know that. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It was. I just feel like the fans were so into it, and like it was so different because like playing against everybody in the SEC, like everybody's fans are different, and so that was really cool. And then just I don't know, like I watched Mizzou in high school, and then to play against you guys was cool because it was like the same. Like I feel like it's so like gritty, and you guys are just like that. Like I mean, we're like that now, but at the time, like it felt like a game. Like it felt like both sides wanted it so bad. So
Yeah,
it's fun.
it was fun. What excites you most about the team that's coming up?
I just feel like the mindset because I feel like nothing, like coming off of like a year that coming in you didn't want to have, but just everybody's up about it and everybody feels like next year is going to be like dangerous and just I really relate to that because I just feel like we want to go after people. We don't want to just play games and have fun. Like it's a championship mindset from everybody.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I just asked that question. My bad. What goals, like what personal goals, of course, like as a team, you want to win championships, just get on the grind together, but what personal goals do you have at Mizzou as you come to Mizzou?
The biggest one for me is just to get drafted into WNBA. But personally, like the biggest thing for me is just winning. And then whatever comes along with that, as long as like championship is first and team is first. So.
All right. So if you have to sit out in red shirt because of the transfer rule,
yeah.
What will you be like doing this season to make us better, to keep us going and just continue to be on that grind for that championship?
Yeah. Either way, if I get to play or if I get to sit out, I'm good with it because I feel like I can get myself better a lot because you have a whole year to just work on things you need to work on and then just being able to learn the style of play, the program, how everybody works together, like the dynamics of the coaching staff, and then just being like energetic on the bench and bringing everybody up and just getting to know everybody and building like relationships with everybody.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's talked a lot about basketball. What is your major? Like, what are you interested in school?
Right now I'm undecided, but I'm not really sure. I'm thinking like business or I don't know, maybe like communication. Like I'm really all over the place. Because I really like, honestly, like after I'm done playing, I want to coach. So up until I got to college, I never really thought about like, what am I really going to study in school? So I'm still figuring it out.
What grade level would you like to coach?
College.
College?
Yeah.
Like no kids? College?
Maybe. I mean, maybe like I would go back to maybe my AAU program. Because that means a lot to me, but that would be the only high school that I would do.
Yeah. What are your hobbies outside of basketball? Like, what do you like to do?
I like to sleep. I don't really do much, but I guess watch Netflix like everybody else, watch like random things. I don't know. I'm trying to start getting into like journaling about like your day. I feel like that's good to do. I feel like that clears your head. But outside of basketball, it's really just like nothing.
Yeah.
Sleep in the evening.
Like what show on Netflix?
I finished it, but my favorite show is Money Heist. I don't know if you've ever seen it. That show is so good.
Oh. What is a fun fact for Mizzou Nation that they may not know about you?
Fun fact. I really, really love pizza. Like, I'm obsessed with pizza. That would probably be it. That's all I can think of.
What toppings do you get on your pizza?
Everything. Chicken parm, barbecue chicken, vegetables, pepperoni, everything. It's pizza.
Okay. Now it's time for the big question. Okay? This question, you have to think hard about this question.
All right.
We talked about this in the group chat, in the team group chat, but I'm just gonna say it. MJ or LeBron?
I don't need to think about this. I don't know why I said LeBron is clearly MJ. Oh my god.
No.
I told you there's no MJ. There's no LeBron if there's no MJ. So it can't be LeBron.
But no, I agree partially.
Partially. No, that's 100%. Like, that's facts. That is in the history books.
Yeah, right. I'm not even gonna lie. Like after the documentary, I did like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. My top three is probably MJ, Kobe, LeBron.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, they put Kobe at 9.
No, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all need to do that over again.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a wrap. Thanks, Mizzou Nation, for tuning in. Thanks so much for joining me today, Lauren. Can't wait to get back with you at Mizzou and keep up with you. I'll see you soon.
All right, sounds good.
All right.